Philadelphia, America. I'm very tired, so it's 2:45 in the morning, and I'm here with you doing this interview. I was into all kinds of music growing up. Punk rock sounds, English electro-pop music, Thompson Twins, Section 25, New Order, Depeche Mode, Human League, Cabaret Voltaire, things like this. So later on, around 3 years later, I was 16 years old, and I taught myself how to DJ and beat mix. You learn everything when you're 16 years old. I wanted to become a DJ on the radio. You know, being from Philadelphia, I got to see the block parties and with these guys just battling it out and learning how to transform, and it was a really cool thing. I'm a very introspective person. I kind of am to myself. I like to be in the studio, I like to push buttons, I like to kind of have my own feeling and vibe, which is just my own vision and my own thoughts come out through myself in my studio by myself. I am a very personal person. When it comes to my artwork, it tends to be something that I just do on my own. When something clicks, it clicks, but I never know really what it does, and that's the beauty of art, is that you put it out there and you see what happens. I don't have a view of going into the studio and making a techno track, because sometimes I do this and I go in and I end up making like a down-tempo track or a completely ambient track, you know, free of beats. I don't make a track thinking that it's going to be this or it's going to be that. I just make a track because it's how I create and it's how I express myself in this artistic manner. So I never really know what happens. There's no rules, and this is one of the things I really like about what I do. About performing live is that it's completely spontaneous. It's a symbiotic relationship for me in between the performer and the audience, where the energy feeds off from both. I never know what to expect before each performance. You know, a Thursday night with a couple hundred people, to me it's a very unique experience because it's different every night and it's unique every night, and I really feed off the people's energy as long as they also feed off of mine. So it's really nice relationship in between the performer and the audience.
I can't do it right now.
Life in a higher state of consciousness. It's a nice motto to live by, and it's a positive saying, and if there's anything that I can give to people, just the sound of the track, it's just the title of the track, you know. No, it's kind of like an affirmation to live life in a higher state of consciousness. I am spiritual, and I think there's more to life than just this. Enlightenment comes or it doesn't come. I'm more of a spiritual person than believing in some sort of a being. I try to live by example. What I do. I love that I'm still making music, still releasing music on Ovum Recordings, and still being able to be blessed to travel the world and get to do something that I love. I was just outside just a little bit ago, and two different groups of people, they were Spanish. One of the guys has a t-shirt of mine, and they said, you know, we drove 2.5 hours from Spain to come and see you tonight. I thanked them a lot, and they said, what are you thanking me for? And I mean, thank you for the music that you give us. And I said, well, these little things make the world of a difference to me and makes me want to continue doing what I do, and makes me smile and makes me happy and makes me feel very fortunate that I have a job. Really one on hype. With hype comes anticipation and false pretenses, and so I'm always pretty much a realist as much as I can be. I've seen the hype, I've seen the lows, I've seen the middle, and it's very important to be able in life to ride the wave, keep swimming, and not get lost in the sea of hype. Well, I can tell you this, when I get asked in interviews, where's one of the most favorite places you have been, or where you perform, and I always ended up saying Portugal. The people and the atmosphere and the food and the music just all work together, and I loved it. I used to come just to the Algarve just to eat food with friends and then do a gig. So I like Portugal a lot. I like Portugal a lot. Retired in 30 years. Yeah. I mean, we all kind of get nostalgic of our past and our youth, and I've been doing this for a really long time. My future is something that I trust. I'm so blessed to be in a profession that has chosen me, that it's something that I don't ever want to stop. You know, I'm very happy to be doing the same thing I've been doing since I've been a teenager, and I've been making a living from it and bringing joy and happiness to both myself and to others. I feel that the world needs to heal. A small answer for a big question. I don't know how it's going to happen, but change comes from within. I think a lot of people need to take responsibilities for doing something and changing themselves to be able to change the world. I think a lot of people are lazy and uneducated, and they give up without having to do any work and sacrifice themselves for the greater cause. Scotch whiskey. I am a non-smoker. I just got a cat. Blue. I don't need to answer that. Everybody should know. Scotch whiskey. I'm a Democrat.